Hey there, folks. Welcome back here to Celtic Across the Pond. We'll be looking back here at the weekend's result against Hearts, 2-0. Um, Goals from the new boys, Arnie Engels and Luke McCowan, two second half goals. Um, far from far from our best, I think it's fair to say. Especially with how well we've shown up in this early part of the season. But uh, got over the line in the end. So yeah, it was just another good result, and we keep moving forward, keep the perfect record alive, and yeah, we will look forward to Wednesday now. So I think it wouldn't be fair to talk about this game without talking about the two penalty decisions, and I think the big difference is obviously, well, number one, in the Hearts penalty shot, it clearly strikes Scales' sleeve, which under the rules is not a handball, and it was more of a ball to hand kind of motion, like and proximity wise, it was pretty difficult to call that against him, I think, and if you look at the Hearts incident, it's more of a he's raised his hand up and hit the ball, so it's a hand to ball motion, right? So obviously, I think people will disagree with that, but I think under the current rules and how things are set up right now, it's those were ultimately the right calls, and we got there in the end with the VAR team, thankfully. So, yep, and well done, Darnie Engels. Big pressure, according to Lawrence Shanklin, if you've seen that video. But he stepped up and did the job. So good for him to get off the mark. And I mean, Luke McCowan fulfilled a dream for any Celtic fan, I think, by scoring. So yeah. Other than that, I think yeah, we were just a little bit wasteful in the first half, like with the final ball and stuff. Like we weren't as concise and free flowing around the box as we have been. Missed a couple of big chances. Kyogo missed one, and that's something I kind of want to touch on. And I love Kyogo, I do, but he hasn't been firing fully like in this first part of the season. I know he scored against Rangers, but um, yeah, like he we can't keep relying on the midfield for goals. Like we've had McGregor score, Hatate, Engels now, McCowan. So hopefully, and I fully back him to get firing again. He's a top quality striker, right? So if he could just slow down, I think, and not I feel like he's rushing the shot sometimes. Um, and yeah, just be a little bit more clinical there. And unfortunately, Adamida got chalked off as well, but it would have been good for him to get his goal as well. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But again, he's another player I have full faith who will get firing right away here. So in terms of the team and the lineup, I don't think there was any real surprises. I think Arnie Engel starting was the big surprise. Um, uh, I think Bernardo can maybe feel a little bit hard done by dropping out, but because given how he performed against Rangers, but I understand he was playing a lot over the international break, so maybe that was kind of in Rogers' mind there, and maybe he had one eye on Wednesday too. I think he's definitely going to be involved Wednesday too. So it's just squad management really, and it's great that we have. The depth now that we do, I think rewind a month and we were saying the depth isn't there. There's a drop off, and but I think it's really good now. We have good quality coming in and out of the team, right? So yeah, I think it was just maybe done with one eye on Wednesday, and given how much he played over the break. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the game to talk about. And yeah, we'll look forward to Wednesday here now. First Champions League test of the season against Bratislava. Um, and I think this will be a really good gauge of where we can go and what we can do this season in the Champions League with the new format and everything. I think we can really kick on and qualify for the knockout round with this new model, and because it's long overdue, I think we're long overdue a Champions League knockout stage. So Yeah, we'll touch base again for that. We'll come back and talk about that match later on this week, and we will yeah, we'll chat soon. Thanks for watching Celtic Across the Pond again, and have a great day.